know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with Green, and it's Jay in at the 3. Here's George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. A very nice moment for MP. It was announced he was the NBA Player of the Week.
And hard to argue with that choice given the numbers MP put up. He was a man on a mission all week long.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Leonard, no luck. Now the Bulls with it. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. And they pick up 2.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Nice D from Jay.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Down low. Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Levine against George. Here's Highland. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. The shot by George, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yep, that one goes in there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee.
Into the lineup for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Billy, Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. They did get a win in their first matchup against this team, and he said the game plan remains the same. Attack, attack, attack. They don't have the length and athleticism to slow these guys down. We'll see. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Leonard. The Bulls getting the bucket. And that one drops. Leonard's got 6.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Levine for 3. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Here's Jay. Hands it from downtown. He's got 9. And the Clippers decide to
downtown LA Arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Chicago making a switch here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Green. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Beverly. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. And the basket by Jay.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ball taking his time here. Rebound by the Bulls. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
35 seconds left to play in the first. Now Powell. Last game he had 10 points. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 3. Now the pass to Jay. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here is Powell. Pass to Wall. To end the run. And the last shot before this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Levine. Derek Jones is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Jay in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is George. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
Well, get to the mid-range game. A 3-level scorer. Paul George, yes, sir.
Pass to Levine. Here's Jay. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He finished with 32 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Jay, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 8. Outside, Wall. Passes it to Powell for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
The pass to Caruso. Bulls moving the ball around. Bean passes to Drummond. Here's Jay. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Bulls making a change here. Balls checked in. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Leonard with the bucket.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Ball, the bounce pass.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Leonard. A 20-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really he has mastered that part of the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. There's the pick. Highland passes to George. Takes a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jay. Plumlee with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that.
Zach Levine, first personal foul.
On demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Highland in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Count it, good.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
Ball kicks to Green. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Highland. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Vucevic. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. And the basket by Jay.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Leonard looking over the floor. Outside for George. Plumlee with a screen on Levine. Handing it. It's here for him.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
And they continue to control the glass.
The Bulls leading by 8. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Morris dishes to Leonard. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bean passes to Jay. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ball against ball. Outside, Wall. Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. In the corner, it's Levine. Outside, Green. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jay, the pass to ball. Vucevic with it, covered by Morris. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Vucevic at his best, a reliable.
By 3. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Green is out there with Jay. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
To the paint, here's George. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, Paul George has been cooking all night. The defense has nothing for him right now.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Here's man. Leonard with a screen on Caruso. Outside, George to tie it up. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's man. Outside Leonard. Shooting foul as
Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Leonard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Leading by 5.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Here's George. And the shot is long.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
That almost looked like... You hate to see that kind of mistake.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need...
Zach LaVine. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, here's George. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Clippers trail by 7. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Highland passes to George. And good that time. Now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
That's what we call playing big. Paul George imposing his will in the paint.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jay, and he banks in the layup. Jay's got 42 in the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's George. Bean with the rebound. And Chicago shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Inside. And the basket by Jay. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Excels at getting his guys going.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Leonard. Yes!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Here's Chicago. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers on.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Number 7.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Good!
Paul George loves delivering when the game is
That's his third
foul
foul.
intentional.
Third team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Number 7.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And George kicks to Leonard. Unloads. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
while he is deliberate. Kawhi, where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches a 3. Frames it from downtown.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the...
Kawhi Leonard. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother.
We can't wait to have you back with us again. See you next time.